Do you work outside in the elements during the cold weather months? Do you also dread big bulky jackets that restrict your movement? I spent 13 years on the job as a police officer, and the one thing I hated when the weather got cold was that big bulky jacket that restricted my arm movement, restricted access to things on my duty belt. I just felt it was dangerous and I didn't enjoy it. So most of the time I went without my jacket or my coat and I just dealt with the cold. I tried layering thermals underneath my uniform, but nothing really worked because the big thing in the cold weather months, of course, is the wind. You wanted something that's going to block the wind. So I said, what can block the wind like a coat or a jacket, but it's thin enough to give me the mobility and flexibility that I want. So if I need to wrestle with someone or I need to get active, that I'm not going to have my movement restricted. That's why I designed the Stage 3 Ultra Thermal. It was very simple. I knew I needed something where my sleeves, my arms, shoulders, and upper chest were protected from the wind and the cold weather, and I even made it water resistant. But I knew that on the core of my body that I wanted something breathable because that's where my body armor was. So I didn't need that heavy duty thermal material underneath my body armor. The body armor was thick and not breathable, so I didn't want to add to that. So what did I do? I designed this shirt. It gives you that thermal protection on your shoulders, your arms. It gives you nice tight wrist cuffs so no air can go up there, slides into a glove nicely. But on the core of the shirt, you have a nice stretchy, breathable material that is going to keep you from overheating. You don't want to overheat in the cold weather months because that overheating leads to you sweating. That sweat and moisture is what makes you cold. Any outdoorsman knows that. So you want something that's going to wick that moisture and also keep you dry, which is ultimately going to keep you warmer in the cold weather months. So now you have that protection you want and need. You wear body armor like this, you're going to have the protection in all the right areas. As you see here, the shoulders that are exposed, the arms, the full sleeves, thermal protection where you need it, blocking the wind, even giving that water protection in case you start getting rained on a little bit. You have that water resistant layer inside of that triple insulated layer. And you see here the upper chest is also protected with that, and the upper back as well. You have that mock neck design to help keep the neck warm, keep that wind from going down, all with a mild compression, nothing too tight. Here we go. Now I have the mobility and the ability to actually move my arms and my shoulders in the event I get into a fight, or whether it is you do something active outdoors and maybe you just don't want that constriction of a big coat or jacket. This is perfect for you. So it gave me everything I wanted in the cold weather months without the things that I felt were endangering my safety, keeping me from getting to the gear on my belt, you name it. So that's why I designed this thermal. If you too hate wearing big, bulky, restrictive jackets during the winter months, you need to check out the Equinox Stage 3 Ultra Thermal. It is everything that you're looking for in a cold weather piece of apparel to keep you safer and more comfortable all winter long. Check it out today at 221btactical.com.